YouTube, unfortunately, is home to some of the most disturbing women on the internet, some of whom will embarrass their husbands for clout, while others will bully their teammates just because they can't accept being wrong. So,
oh my fucking God, bro. It's so bad. It's so bad. The state of humanity just gets worse every video. And I believe there is a genuine difference to how it is versus how it was. It was not this bad 10 years ago. It was not. It was not this bad 4 years ago. It was not. I think the state of society is actually the worst it's ever been.
Here are some of YouTube's most disturbing women, starting with CeCe, who became the most hated woman on the internet because
well, I don't know about that. There's way worse women.
She couldn't take accountability.
But also, women and taking accountability. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, when was the last time you heard a woman go live on the internet and say, hey, you know what? Actually, no, I fucked up. I actually can't even remember it. And the worst thing is, when they do that, it's because they were forced into that position, and they just lie and say it just to get people off their back, and they bend the knee, and they make the situation worse for everybody else.
Drama kicked off during a Marvel Rivals tournament where the team captain, CeCe, kept bullying her teammate, Kingsman.
Kingsman, shut up, bro. Just, my God.
They're living with triple support.
You made your point, and it's not gonna happen.
Kingsman, a struggling college student who needed the prize money, wanted his teammate Zaza to swap characters to give their team a better chance to win.
Exactly. But even if she's not that good on the character gets 200% more value than Widow. Regardless, you could be dog unlucky and get way. No, it is true. It's true.
Despite Kingsman carrying his team for many rounds, the entire
Plus, let's be real. If someone can be good on Widowmaker, they can pretty much be good on anybody. And this chick obviously sucked ass, but, you know, the other characters would be easier for the pilot regardless.
Her team started roasting him as soon as Zaza,
not to mention she had high ping, and you never want to play Widow on high ping,
got one MVP performance.
I didn't talk shit at all. When did I talk shit?
Look at her strut down this runway. Look at her strut down this one. Shush, Kingsman, you're not allowed to talk.
His concerns were described as him bringing down the vibes, and as a result, he was removed from the tournament.
I was just kicked out of the tournament. I've been messaging Bazim for the past like 20 minutes and there's nothing you can do. I just gotta get removed, I guess.
Following which, CeCe explained on stream why
Man tells the truth. Woman doesn't like the truth, cries and lies. Man gets punished, woman gets praised. Finally, that did not happen again.
Kingsman had to be removed.
Apparently he was like muting in like while we were in Discord and then saying like, oh yeah, we're gonna lose. And these guys, my team sucks. And then he was talking about like how some other tournament he's in was like way better.
This, however, could not have been further from the truth. He asked for any level of flexibility and even offered a variety of flexibility to show that he was more focused on finding a common ground solution than forcing his own way. He was met with harassment, actual personal attacks, and constant gaslighting into making him feel bad.
Yeah, but if you only listened to the woman's side and never looked into what actually happened, it sure did sound bad, didn't it?
Counter the slander against his name, Kingsman uploaded a video on January 18th, 2026 titled, I was kicked from a $40,000 tournament.
Hey, 3 million views makes you more than 40K though. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Where he came with receipts showing that CeCe approved his removal from the team.
When Fossum asked me, he was like, do you think this is alright? Like, is this true? I'm gonna do this. Like, you can greenlight it. And I'm being honest, guys, I greenlit it.
Kingsman, therefore, argued that CeCe never treated him with any respect.
If Bazim really came to you, why don't you tell me something about it? Because every time I make a suggestion, your only response to me is to tell me to shut the f up. Then of course we're not going to have a positive team experience. And all of a sudden, 20 minutes later, I'm kicked from the tournament, no warning, nothing.
With the video crossing 2 million views, the drama had gone mainstream.
Man, this drama was so fucking good too. We need something more like this. We need another woman to do something fucking stupid, man. God, I love this shit.
Fans and creators alike taking Kingsman's side. I've never seen someone be so unbelievably correct.
Why did he just become Arnold Schwarzenegger? What the fuck? Or more like Christopher Walken. I've never seen someone be so unbelievably correct. What is that voiceover, bro?
In a room full of people so catastrophically wrong. As a result of the backlash, CeCe uploaded her own response to
using her fucking VTuber avatar to try to garner support. God, what a fucking loser.
The situation.
From day one, I told Kingsman, rule number 1, don't tilt my team.
She even put on a cuter voice. What a fucking fraudulent bitch.
Rule number 2, don't bring the vibes down on the team.
Yeah, don't bring the vibes down while we're all losing $40,000.
Loose. You will get booted from a team simply because your team doesn't like you.
However, with a more than 90% dislike ratio
Good.
and comments so bad that CeCe had to turn them off, it was clear that no one was buying her story, resulting in CeCe posting an apology on X. I apologize, as no matter what, raising voices and instantly shutting down a teammate is not the right thing to do, which was later rebutted by X's community notes, claiming CeCe had a history of being disrespectful towards others.
Facts.
She's calling out the people that were supporting Kingsman, saying they're suckers and how toxic they are. Meanwhile, she has been the most openly toxic, like vocally expressing her disdain for this guy and now like his community.
CeCe would continue to dig a deeper hole for herself, though. I was having a panic attack and I just started experiencing them. So in my freak out, I said,
Your Honor, I have anxiety and autism, so all of my wrongdoing should be overlooked. God, I hate people like this. Holy fuck.
Kingsman lacked social skills
Holy fuck.
because he spends his time playing video games inside, but no
Your Honor, I was having a gaming moment. Oh my God, shut the fuck up.
one was buying the excuse. Hate when my panic attacks make me go after someone for multiple days in a row, talking ish about them. As a result, CeCe was dropped by her sponsor, Infinity Mice, who stated they would be reaching out to Kingsman instead, leading the internet to agree that CeCe may have set back gamer girls by decades.
And that's the thing. Not all gamer girls are bad, so moments like these really fuck up gaming for everybody. It does. It does. It's terrible, bro. It's like black people. Not all black people are bad, but then one of them does some crazy ass shit, goes live saying, I didn't do nothing, and then now fuck black people are set back too. You know, like people should be more angry at these people who allow people to perpetuate this type of garbage due to some bad actor's bad behavior.
You go, girl. Similar to Jasine Singh, who not only tarnished her reputation, but also ruined her husband, Akash
And she's Indian? Oh my God! Do not redeem!
Singh's image in the process.
Priya, I'm actively trying to have an orgy.
This joke was one of
What the fuck are we talking about? Yo, Mudahar, come get your girl, bro. What are you doing?
the first cracks that people began noticing in her
Wait, I've never heard about this chick.
relationship with Akash in October 2025.
May the 4th is Akash's birthday. And
May the 4th be with you.
Yes.
Yeah, and every year I dread it because I have to be nice the whole day, and I have to get him something, and I have to also be nice and do like acts
said
of
that twice.
kindness.
Following this interaction,
She hates May the 4th because she has to be nice. How many days do women get every year where you have to do something nice for them? The man asked for one. No, I can't do that. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro.
older clips of the two resurfaced online, which led people to believe that Jasine had been lying to Akash all along.
My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this.
And I
do believe her?
Facts. Asking the real questions, bro.
If you've seen her, then it's hard to believe.
I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses, and I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through. So it's like,
I didn't hear that part. Yo, it's even fucking worse.
The internet naturally had a field day torching the comedian. Akash is a completely lost simp. Imagine marrying this. Not only does she have this mindset, but she also thinks,
Dude, I cannot imagine being a man and actually long-term staying with one of these prostitutes. I understand, like, oh, don't get me wrong. If you're a man and you like see it and you're like, oh wow, it's really exciting. Look at that. Look at the lips. Look at the boobs. Look at the ass. Wow. Right? You can probably get tricked for like a year and a half, 6 months. But long-term, you got to understand, you're dating, you're with used goods, and that shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You need to find someone with a little bit more value, because anybody who devalues their own body that much should not be trusted at all, my opinion. And hey, that's the same thing with women. Okay, I believe that if you dating a man that slept around way too much, devalues yourself as a man. I do not encourage anybody to settle down with people who were prostitutes, whores, sluts, men or women. Nope. They had their fun. They can live with the consequences. I believe when you devalue sex that much, it just loses all meaning, and it kind of just never makes you connect like you can with other people. My opinion.
Thinks it's okay to say this kind of emasculating nonsense in public, while others called Jasine the worst wife of all time. And with more clips coming out, the situation kept getting worse.
Oh my god! How big is this?
Big enough for you to shut up every time I tell you.
Thank you so much.
The turning the head is crazy.
Face turning a kiss when you got proposed to and
That's
said
crazy.
yes is the absolute
That's
worst
insane.
thing imaginable. She is gonna snatch that bag.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the situation getting so dire for Akash that every flagrant video was filled with comments asking him to address the drama. The crew therefore had no choice but to invite Jasine.
What does a roster mean?
So it didn't actually translate to a roster. It just meant like 2 guys I was talking to and flirting with at the same time. That's it.
That's all.
Yeah.
And when you say
Lying ass motherfucker, bro. Oh, he's done. Oh, I pray they got divorced. I pray they got divorced.
hey, hooking up, I think people
When
think you
I
meant
mean hooking
fucking.
up, I just meant making out.
After this conversation, Akash gave her a taste of her own medicine.
Bring that ass over here. Bring that ass over here.
However, this was even worse for Akash and the crew. One woman destroyed an entire crew's reputation and credibility, with the situation becoming inescapable for Akash's friends.
Didn't she talk about sucking cocks?
No.
She never said that? There was never a video about that?
She said that Akash's balls smell like a homeless person.
Damn. Not Steph Curry with the shot, boy.
They call her chicken curry.
God damn.
Even now, 3 months after the situation blew up, Jasine is still showing up on her podcast to make Akash's life hell.
The way this guy has been sleeping in his cocoon, like he's been hibernating, it's like you think he came down with like TB or something.
With the majority agreeing that she wants clout and thinks disrespecting her partner is the way to do it. But while Jasine's behavior resulted in her
Never date a partner who disrespects you like this around their family, their friends, around public. Never do it. Absolutely not. You know what's a big red flag is if you got a girl and whenever y'all fight, after the fight, they immediately have that one person that they call. Y'all have to be able to resolve y'all's issues between you two. You do. You do. Because you're going to have that one friend, they're going to have that one friend that's going to gas them up, not know the whole context, not know y'all's relationship dynamic, that's going to feed them some crazy shit, right? So if you two always argue or have arguments and they always call that same person, that's your biggest enemy right there, man. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. You can't be doing that shit. Any relationship where you have to go to somebody else to talk about y'all's relationship, get the fuck out. And same thing with you. If you have to call somebody to talk about your issues rather than resolving them with your partner that frequently, probably rethink why you're so afraid to talk to that person about your issues. And this might make a lot of people uncomfortable because a lot of people do it. And I'm sorry, if you're a person who shit talks your partner to your homies, you are a shit partner. And that is the truth. If you are constantly bitching about your girl to your homies, you're a shit partner. If you got a girl that's constantly shitting on you to their friends, you're a shit partner. And you got to realize, why do you feel so comfortable shitting on somebody behind their back who's supposed to be the love of your life? Break up. Break up or move on. Or resolve it. It is what it is.
Her husband getting trashed, Pokimane has been digging her own grave.
We live in such a self-centered, capitalistic...
The problem is that Pokimane's a retard who was given a microphone, so she thinks that she's smart. It's painful to listen to.
society, and it sucks because it trains us to prioritize work and money above all else.
While her statement may have been true, viewers found it ironic coming from the same...
You do have to prioritize work and money above everything else in today's society, and it sucks, but it's a cold, bittering reality that a lot of, underclass and middle class understand that it is now the hardest it's ever been to own a house, to even live. A minimum wage job 60 years ago used to be able to support a man and 4 children and his wife. These days, you need double income to just survive. It's a very cold world out there, and you must work.
Person who said this about people who couldn't afford to buy her cookies.
No, I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but like if you're a broke boy, just say so.
Regardless, Pokimane continues to get upset if someone calls her rich.
If I ever was a billionaire, I wouldn't be a billionaire for more than a day. I would give away most of my money.
You're a multi-millionaire, you lying cunt. Holy fuck, this shit is so performative, it's insane.
Same woman who called people broke for not buying her $28 cookies
Facts.
is mad when someone calls her a moody socialist billionaire. You can't make this up. And as more people have caught on to her antics, the less they've been inclined to donate on her streams.
How are you guys doing? Hello? You guys are not giving the level of excitement that I was thinking that you would give. Give it right now.
Which has tempted her to bait viewers into donating more subs.
Girl got 2 PCs, 2 cats, 3 monitors, 3 apartments, 6 phones. And what about it?
All she does...
It's gonna be so funny when all these chicks fall off so that they have to do OnlyFans to stay relevant. Hilarious. It's gonna be fucking hilarious. And I mean this without exception, like, you're never gonna see any of these titty streamers gracefully, like, fall off. They're gonna hoe themselves out the moment they realize that they blew all their money on Prada purses and Gucci bags and don't have enough to retire. Yep, and no man wants to date them because they're fucking used property. It's the truth. It's gonna happen, whether you like it or not.
Is goonbait her young audience because she has no talent, with a sizable portion of the internet thinking that Pokimane is one of the fakest people on the internet. She always seems to try and portray this holier-than-thou outlook, but is just so false. This sentiment was further amplified by a YouTube commentary giant.
You say it like this, but you don't really believe it. And you use these different social issues as advertising. It is fake as for you to tweet out, but not go out and call out these 2 girls that are doing it.
As a result, Pokimane's viewership has dropped by over 64% in January 2026.
Let me verify that. I highly doubt that. I don't think her viewers would care that much because they're only there to masturbate. Let me double check. I believe in verifying when people say some bold, that's a bold claim. It's very consistent. Yeah, she averaged 6.5, 3.8, 8.6, 4.2, 4.9. She's fine. People don't give a fuck what she's saying. They're just there to come. That's it. Yeah, she's not falling off at all. Hold on, let me double check. Let me check YouTube. I can't really show this because she hasn't uploaded in 3 months, so I can't really show anything concrete. Unfortunate. We tried to verify, not there, but this is verifiably false. Let's keep going here.
While also failing to make the cut for the top 10 female streamers of 2025. This reputational nosedive has been similar to that of Clara Dao's.
Who the fuck is this?
Whose comment section has gone from heaps of praise to people regretting ever trusting her. But before Clara...
I need clips on this bitch too. I want to see this chick and the other dumb Indian bitch in my fucking daily scramble tomorrow.
...became a villain on the internet, she was a beaming light of positivity.
Facing your fear.
So fake as fuck? Great.
And insecurities head on takes courage.
I believe that if you're a content creator and you don't have at least one controversy a year for some bullshit that you said, you're most likely fake as fuck. Nobody exists without saying some fucked up shit sometimes. And that's just how it goes, man. Sorry, that's just how it goes.
And compassion to come to terms with whatever you're insecure about.
Her content revolved around...
I am so tired of mid-anorexic Asian bitches getting praise on the internet. It's so annoying to me. These fucking Minecraft skeletons with 10 pounds of mud on their face being like talked about like they're the hottest thing on planet Earth. This shit is yuck, bro. This shit is yuck.
Overcoming body dysmorphia and learning to be okay in your own skin, which helped her gain a sizable...
Yeah, be okay in your own skin while wearing 10 pounds of fucking makeup. Shut the hell up with this performative bullshit.
...following of people who appreciated her work. However, it appeared that Clara didn't do the inner work herself, as revealed in June 2025.
I love it. I think I'm just really happy with the change. Like I said, it's not
from like a sense of insecurity. I don't know, I just like to experience a different reality, and I feel like this reality is fun.
What wasn't fun, however, was her comments section. It's not you getting a boob job that's the issue. It's the fact that you've led on these young girls thinking their bodies were fine the way they are, but did a complete 180 on both yourself and the content you were creating.
Hey, how about you get to the gym and improve your body the way that God and nature intended, rather than thinking that your value's gone up because you bolted on $40,000 worth of plastic to your chest? Good God. Way too many women think because they put on $100 grand worth of upgrades on their body, now they have value. Okay, bro, you're walking around carrying plastic. Jesus, how about we get to the fucking gym? Holy crap.
Made the change.
How about we put down the McDonald's cheeseburger?
Even more jarring is that Clara would often mention her flat chest as her favorite part of her body.
I'm no psychologist, and I don't know what it's like to feel insecure about your boob size, but I don't think it's too brazen for me to say that it's a little strange that you would undergo really expensive plastic surgery to try and change your favorite part of your body.
Following the backlash, Clara uploaded a video in August 2025 explaining her decision.
For me, it's creative freedom. That's why I say
Oh,
for
shut
fun.
the
I know
fuck
trigger
up.
a lot of people and got a lot of criticism. But maybe I'm just like a simple girl. But it's like creative freedom for me because now I feel like I am not boxed into that identity, the flat-chested girl.
And while some fans appreciated her honesty, they found it difficult to trust her again. The internet's verdict
fucking
is
dumb.
that the fame turned Clara into a grifter. But the same can't be
Abso-fucking-lutely, bro. 100%. All these quote-unquote morally virtuous human beings who say, oh, you are love who you are, be how you want to be. The moment they get an opportunity to escape that shit, they'll take it every fucking time. The fraudulent state of the internet, man. No one's surprised.
said about Camila Araujo, who was grifting from day one and is now channeling her inner Andrew Tate.
And that's the exact reason I started becoming her. This is perfect for the girls that want to be content creators or girls that have an existing business but just want to level it up.
Describing her social media mentorship program, which promised to transform students into viral creators.
Spots are limited.
No, my fucking God, bro. I'm sorry, dude. If you have a content creator who's going to tell you how to blow up as long as you pay for their $1,000 business plan, just get the fuck out of there, bro.
So fill out the application and I will be personally reviewing them.
Yeah, where have we heard this before? This is the most recent addition to Camila's online businesses, which were first set in motion when she went viral after appearing on Mr. Beast's Squid Game video. She used the attention to pivot into the world of adult content, becoming
Surprise, surprise. Woman realizes they're not good enough to make it in the real world, so they become an internet prostitute. Woo! Case number 10,000.
a multi-millionaire almost overnight.
How much now do you make on average a month off of OnlyFans solely?
It fluctuates because it's like sales, right? So it's like between like 2 to 2.5 million.
These bitches are making $2 to $2.5 million a month, showing their butthole live. And you're struggling to survive out there, minimum wage, working a job you hate for a boss that doesn't respect you. That's some bullshit, bro. People say, oh, it's hard to be a woman. Jesus, no, it's hard to be a woman with morals in 2026. If you got a hard-working, honest woman by your side, value them because they're rare these days. Jesus Christ. Shout outs to all the women who just want to make an honest living with their life. Bless their fucking heart. Bless their fucking heart. Jesus Christ, hearing that shit pisses me off.